I agree 100% with this, except for one little thing. The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? In this I will be confident. What's up guys, Mitch from Crossover Performance here, back with another video. Today we are going to be talking about genetics. More specifically about why they suck. So genetics are your entirety. Genetics make up how tall you are. They make up how big your teeth are going to be.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
They make up how long your arms are going to be. They make up how much muscle your body will be able to hold, aka kind of your bone structure. Genetics are mind-blowing to me. And if they're not mind-blowing to you, then I don't know what's going on. Because even twins have completely different genetics. One twin can be blessed with genetics, have incredible muscle definition and a great metabolism, and the other could have not so stellar genetics. Even identical twins, they look the same in a lot of ways, but their genetics are still completely different. There is not one person on this earth that will have the same exact genetics that you do, no matter what, for the rest of time. And that is mind-blowing to me. Jeff Cavalier from AthleanX also made a video about genetics, so this is gonna kind of be slightly a response to his video, but also we're gonna touch on my thoughts. So the reason that I wanted to talk about genetics is because a lot of people use genetics as a cop-out excuse as to why they don't try hard or why they won't be something that they wanna be. I think it's a cop-out because there are plenty of people in this world who have fantastic genetics and take it for granted with either being lazy in the gym, being lazy with their diet or eating, or just being lazy and sitting their butts on the couch. There's also people who have bad genetics who use their bad genetics as an excuse to do the same exact things and be a couch potato or not go as hard in the gym because they won't ever reach that elite level. When in reality, hard work pays off much more than great genetics without hard work. So basically, hard work beats talent when talent isn't working hard. So just think about that for a second. I think people with less than stellar genetics should use their disadvantage, their natural disadvantage, if you will, to work hard and put everything they can into whatever it is they're trying to achieve, just so that they can achieve it, because it is completely possible no matter what your genetics are.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
There are professional athletes out there who are obvious freaks of nature. LeBron James, Michael Jordan, DK Metcalf is an animal right now. Yeah, they're freaks of nature, so they just have a natural advantage in their sport. But there are also many people that are not as genetically gifted that work hard and still succeed. I wouldn't say that Kyler Murray has the most amazing genetics. He's extremely short for a quarterback. He does have really great speed and athleticism, but as far as elite level quarterbacks go, he's quite small. I'm only 5'4.5". I wouldn't say that I have the most elite genetics or the greatest genetics, but I do work really hard at what I do, and I'm able to maintain, I would say, a really decent natural physique for having a 1-year-old. It's all about how much work you put into it. So it doesn't matter if your genetics are bad. What matters is your work ethic. Because if your work ethic is crap, it doesn't matter if your genetics are the best. If you are DK Metcalf or Usain Bolt or anyone like that. If your work ethic is horrible, you're not gonna succeed anyway. Even though those guys are gifted in genetics, they are working their butts off day in and day out to reap the benefit of those genetics and make sure that they are taking advantage of their gifted genetics. If you have bad genetics and you're lazy, that's only your fault that you're not taking advantage of a work ethic. If you don't have the greatest genetics, it sucks, but you gotta work a little harder. That's the point of this video. Jeff said this.
So we're not just talking about you driving a Prius, Jesse.
Are you calling me a Prius?
Take it as it is. I'm just saying, or me driving a Lamborghini.
Oh,
I certainly am not a Lamborghini, I'll tell you that right now. But in the car you're driving right now, if you do have a Prius, Jesse, if you have a Prius, you can actually upgrade.
Now, in him saying that, some people are born with less than stellar genetics, that being the Prius, and then some are born with really great genetics, being more so the Lamborghini, right? I 1,000,000% agree. He says that you could swap out the engine into the Prius, and which is great and all. I agree 100% with this, except for one little thing. One thing he did not touch on is what you fill your car with, aka what you put in your body.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? No.
You could have a Lamborghini, but if you put the wrong type of oil in it, the wrong type of gasoline, guess what? It's probably not going to run the greatest. It's going to die out really, really quick, and it won't perform the greatest even when it isn't dead.
This is much better than what I serve.
That is the water that you serve to your place?
You know what I mean? If you put the right type of fuel and oil into your Prius and you're constantly changing that oil, keeping it fresh and clean, your Prius is going to run better for longer anyway. What goes in is what's going to come out. If you're eating junk food every day, it doesn't matter if you have the best genetics in the world. Your body is not going to show that, especially if you're not taking care of your body with physical activity. So you need to make sure you feed your body the right things, whether your genetics are fantastic or not. That's what can take you from less than stellar genetics and slightly disadvantaged to making you equal to that of someone who maybe has great genetics and doesn't take the best care of themselves or take advantage of those great genetics. So that's one thing to remember as well. Genetics also determine fat loss, your metabolism. That determines where you're going to lose fat first on your body and where it's going to be a pain in the butt to lose fat. For me personally, no matter how lean I get, I can't seem to get good bicep definition. But even when I'm not the leanest, my back always looks shredded. So clearly I have great back genetics, and my biceps, not so much. It's even hard for me to grow my biceps. That's just what my genetics are. So I have to work harder to grow my biceps. I have to get a lot leaner in order for my bicep definition to come through that much better. So what I want you to take out of this is to not let your genetics determine your work ethic. If you want to achieve something and you have bad genetics, work that much harder for it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, make sure you guys give the video a big, massive thumbs up. Make sure you guys comment. Remember, if you're a dad, hit me with that Team Dad bod. If you're not a dad, hashtag Team Dad bod, but not yet. Make sure if you're not already, you hit that subscribe button, please. It'd be doing me a huge favor. And not only that, it's completely free. Takes half a second. You don't even have to click off the video to do so because it's right down there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a blessed day.